Hello, welcome to the Kiki Show where you can Kiki with Kiki. At 8, it may not be 8, and you are not here on accident, you are on purpose, honey. So do not act like you don't want to subscribe. Hit the bell so you can get notified when I upload new content. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and my Instagram and my Twitter. Everything will be on the screen somewhere. So let's get into some top 10 scary things that Disney employees told.
Get this money blessed with plenty. Tenfold. I know these bitches wanna be me. Yeah, I know. Can't trust these niggas in my city. Bullshit and trying to play me. Bullshit and drive me crazy.
Disney. It may seem like the happiest place on earth, but employees have shared just how hard and demanding the job really is. They also have shared some really dark secrets about Disney, from a secret underground tunnel system that you can get lost in, to a number of weird deaths that have happened at the park. Let's talk about these and more only in today's video. Starting off this countdown, we have the secret tunnel system. I know I've talked about this before, but Walt Disney created a whole underground tunnel system for the characters to have a break. And it's for...
Wait a minute. First off, why they need an underground tunnel to, like, they don't have like a bathroom or a house. It's like, why do they gotta go under the ground? Like, you can't go just take your clothes off and just put on regular clothes and just walk out. Like, I don't think nobody noticed that. Why do you need a tunnel? It was that, I don't know. Let's see.
Lost down there. One employee said that they had just got a job playing a Disney mascot character and went down into the tunnels and had no clue where to go. He went to ask other employees for help, but since he was new, they kind of just brushed him off. Another employee revealed that some of the cast members like to get it on during their breaks down in the tunnel system. So while you're up above having fun, they're down below having fun. Just in a different...
Shut the fuck up. Did she just say, did she just say, while y'all was up there with y'all kids having fun, the employees is down there in that tunnel having fun, doing the, doing the do.
At number 9, we have the waiting lines. But before I go any further, if you guys are liking this video so far, make sure to give it a big thumbs up.
Subscribe to our channel.
I think the one flaw about Disney are its lines. Seriously, nobody's got time for that. But a couple of years ago, a huge scandal broke out involving Disney and their waiting lines. Basically, rich families were paying tour guides that have access to these special passes for the disabled. Basically, with this pass, you get brought right to the top of the line because Disney wants guests with disabilities to have a great time. But wealthy, able people were abusing this, which is absolutely sickening. Can't believe people were actually doing this just to scam the system. Moving on to number 8, we have the overnighter. For this next point, let's move back along to Disney's tunnel system. Remember I talked about how new employees often get lost down in the tunnels? Well, there's this creepy urban legend about this happening to a new employee. So he finished his shift and went down to the tunnels to change. As he was making his way out, the lights in the tunnel shut off.
Okay, that would have been the day where I would have been like, I'm good, I quit. Do you see how big this goddamn tunnel is? How the lights gonna cut off? See how big this goddamn tunnel is? How the lights gonna cut off? Who, like, I'm quite sure there's not one switch to cut off all these lights in this. Do you see this shit? Excuse my language. Oh, God, I don't know I'm cussing. But do you see this? Do you see this? Do you see how big this tunnel is? I know, like, was he down there by himself? I'm trying to fix my hair. Excuse me. Okay. There you go. Well, look. It's just going to have to go like that for now. So, let's see what's going on here.
Was in the complete darkness. Now, he had trouble already finding the exit with the lights on. Now with the lights off, it was even more difficult. He ended up wandering around the tunnel system for hours before collapsing from exhaustion. He ended up staying there overnight. His coworkers found him in the morning. He was freezing cold and super scared. So now the story is kind of used to scare new employees. In our 7th spot, we have the suspicious death. So in 2012, a man's body was found near the Mickey and Friends parking structure at Disneyland. Police just assumed the man took his own life, but no witnesses ever reported seeing this man jump. Now, what's weird is that I tried to search more into this case, but I couldn't find anything. We don't know what truly happened to this man and how he passed away, which is a little suspicious to me.
That's
in our sixth spot, we have Yes Man. So this story was shared by a former Disney employee that worked near the Indiana Jones ride. So his job was to dress up as an adventurer and just stand around. But he said he was often attacked by kids. And Disney told him that he just kind of had to take it. So these kids would often be super psyched to go on this ride. And so
he said, how you going to get a job at Disneyland and say you can't handle the kids? It ain't nothing but kids there, but you got the wrong job. But they was attacking his ass. Bad kids.
They were in costume and had plastic weapons. He said on a number of occasions, kids would come up to him and literally whip him with their weapons. Or he would get asked to duel, and he always had to say yes. So kids would just be jabbing him with their plastic swords. Yeah, that's not a job I would like. We're now at our 5th and halfway mark with Winnie the Pooh Gets Sued.
Oh,
I thought that was so clever. Like, I was typing that, and I came up with that, and I'm like, pat on the back. Good job, Lindsay. Anyway, in 1978, a guest at the park sued Disney and a cast member, claiming that the cast member playing Winnie the Pooh slapped their daughter. In 1981, their case was brought to court.
You know what? That's not funny. I'm not going to laugh. Oh, God. Poor Pooh. Poor Pooh. And his hands look so soft. Hear me to slap that. What that girl do to him? Let's see.
And the cast member showed up in the Winnie the Pooh costume. He argued that their daughter was tugging on his costume. He turned around and accidentally knocked her over. And then in court, he proceeded to show the jury his costume's arms, saying it's not even physically possible for him to do that in the first place, you know, with his little limited movement. In the end, Disney ended up winning.
Oh, they won. Disney ended up winning. That's what's up. Like, huh? Why would you sue Winnie the Pooh? That child probably gonna be messed up for the rest of her life. Like Winnie the Pooh, she might gonna have nightmares and stuff. I hope not.
Wild day at court. And I love how he showed up in jail. Coming in at number 4, we have the Deadly Ride. On June 26, 2007, a female guest passed away on the rock and roller coaster avec Aerosmith ride at Disneyland Paris. After the ride was done, people noticed her unconscious. Paramedics arrived, but failed to revive her. Sadly, she passed away. Now, in articles, it said that the ride wasn't going to reopen until they found out how and why she passed. But there's no follow-up articles outlining what went wrong on the ride. And it's not like she was 80 years old and had health conditions. No, she was fairly young. I just wish Disney let us know what happened.
Why they hide it?
The ride has been...
Why do Disney hide so much stuff? Like, that's not right. What's going on, Disney?
If you're caught breaking any of Disney's rules, you'll be escorted to Disney jail. Employees describe it as an underground room with bars on the windows. There's no bright colors or Mickeys decorating the area. Now, what causes you to be sent to Disney jail? Well, if you get too rowdy or too intoxicated at the park, if you smoke certain substances at the park, or if you're caught shoplifting. You get the picture. Disney is actually very strict when it comes to this. People caught shoplifting aren't even given a warning sometimes. Instead, they're just sent straight to their jail. From there, you can be fined, kicked out of the park, banned from ever coming back to the park, or all of the above. In our second spot, we have Blake Lively's arrest. Believe it or not, but actress Blake Lively was once sent to Disney jail. Yeah, so basically, her and her brother both snuck into Disneyland's park. What they did is put hairspray on the stamps of somebody that came out of the park and then put...
Okay. Are these people supposed to be famous and they sneaking into Disneyland? I don't know who this person is, but what the fuck?
Put their hands together and that transferred the stamp. Then they got to go in the park for free. Except Blake and her brother were caught by an undercover Disney cop and sent to Disney jail. I'm telling you, Disney has way too many undercover cops. Like, they're everywhere. Which is a good thing for safety, but also kind of a bad thing.
That's what's up. I mean, damn, they watching.
And in the number 1 spot, we have The Battle. This story comes from a Disney employee that worked at a store at the Disney park near the Indiana Jones ride. One time, 30 kids ran into the store and each grabbed a toy sword from the bin, so that they could be just like Indiana Jones. But then the kids started attacking the two workers in the store with their swords. And obviously the workers aren't allowed to yell at the kids or panic or fight back. So they just let the kids attack them until they're...
Look, I whoop a kid ass. I couldn't work there. This is why it's called Top 10 Scary Things Told by Disney Employees. Yeah, I couldn't. I don't know. I don't know.
Their parents noticed.
I couldn't work there. This is why it's called Top 10 Scary Things Told by Disney Employees. Yeah, I couldn't. I don't know. I don't know.
Their parents noticed and called them off. By then, he says his arms were already covered in cuts and bruises, and he was bleeding. Yeah, maybe those weapons should be placed behind the counter or something, so things like that don't happen. Or maybe Disney should just have a better policy. I don't know. All right, guys, that's all. Let me know in the comments below which one of these facts shocked you the most.
That was interesting to watch, but the one that got me is the tunnel. They have a tunnel where they down there doing the do. Why your kids, why everybody running around upstairs, they are down there doing the do. So if y'all going to Disneyland, can y'all ask them what y'all be doing the tunnel for me and let me know, and send me a message and let me know what they say. If anybody going to Disneyland, I want to know if they really got that tunnel down there and they really be doing the do in that tunnel down there. And that's nasty with them costumes on. They got Minnie and Mickey in there, down there doing it. And then coming back up there, talking about, hi, kids, shaking y'all hands. Ew. That's disgusting. So, thank you for tuning in and watching this Top 10 Things Told by Disney Employees with me, reenaction. Excuse my nails. I gotta go get fixed. Don't even worry on me. Thank you for tuning in and watching my channel, The Kiki Show at 8, where you can Kiki with Kiki. You might not be here on accident. You are here by purpose, honey. So go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Follow my Instagram, and I will see you on the next go-round. Okay, honey? Peace.
I get this money blessed with plenty. Tenfold. I know these bitches wanna be me. Yeah, I know.
Bullshit.
Stay with me. Hey, it's the Kikilatrice show at 8. Next caller, you're on the air. How can I help you? What can I do, honey?
Kiki, I like your hair, girl.